Did you know that the earliest human beings in France, known as the Neanderthals, lived approximately 400,000 years ago? It's an incredible fact, isn't it? Now imagine the journey from these early settlers to the arrival of the Celts around 500 BC. The Celts, a group of tribes with diverse cultures and languages, gave birth to the Gauls, who would become the dominant culture in France. The Gauls were known for their warrior culture, intricate artistry, and complex religious beliefs. But their reign wasn't to last forever. In 50 BC, a powerful new player arrived on the scene, the Romans. Led by the formidable Julius Caesar, the Romans conquered Gaul, forever changing the landscape of France. This significant conquest marked the end of the Gaulish culture and the beginning of a new era. And so the stage was set for France's next great chapter, the Roman rule. The Roman conquest brought a new era to France, then known as Gaul. Under Roman rule, Gaul was fundamentally transformed. Christianity, a religion that would later become a cornerstone of French culture, began to spread across the land. The Romans built a network of roads, bridging the distance between cities and fostering communication and trade. These cities, some of which still stand today, were constructed with the distinct architectural style of the Romans. Moreover, the Latin language seeped into the Gaulish tongue, leaving a lasting imprint that evolved into the French language we know today. However, as the Roman Empire began to crumble, Gaul found itself in a state of flux. By 476 AD, the once mighty Roman Empire had fallen, and Gaul was invaded by a new power. With the fall of Rome, a new power emerged, the mighty Franks. In the ruins of the Roman Empire, the Franks established a powerful kingdom. The Merovingian dynasty, the first of the Frankish dynasties, reigned over a territory which would later become France. However, it was the Carolingian dynasty, with Charlemagne at its helm, that truly left a mark on history. Charlemagne's reign was one of expansion and consolidation, extending his dominion across most of Western Europe. His crowning achievement came in the year 800 when Pope Leo III crowned him as the Holy Roman Emperor, a title symbolizing the unity of church and state. Yet the Carolingian dynasty was not to last. The Viking invasions of the 9th century weakened the kingdom, leading to the fragmentation of power. This was the birth of feudalism, a social and political structure where land was exchanged for service and protection. Feudalism would shape French society for centuries to come, paving the way for the rise of the monarchy. The French monarchy, with its grandeur and absolute power, would eventually spark a revolution that changed the world. Under the monarchy, France experienced significant events that shaped its history. The 100 Years' War, a prolonged conflict with England, was a crucial turning point. It led to a rise in national consciousness and paved the way for the monarchy's consolidation of power. The Renaissance, a period of intellectual and artistic revival, also left its mark. It brought about a cultural shift, with French monarchs such as Francis I championing the arts and humanities. It was during this period that France became a cultural epicenter, influencing Europe and the world beyond. Then came the reign of Louis XIV, the Sun King, who epitomized the concept of absolute monarchy. His reign was marked by the construction of the Grand Palace of Versailles and the centralization of state power. However, his extravagance and the monarchy's fiscal irresponsibility began to sow the seeds of discontent among the people. This discontent eventually ignited the French Revolution. The Revolution was a period of radical political and societal change in France. The monarchy's absolute power was challenged as the people demanded liberty, equality, and fraternity. Key events such as the storming of the Bastille, the Reign of Terror, and the execution of King Louis XVI marked this tumultuous era. The French Revolution resulted in the collapse of the monarchy and the rise of radical political groups. One such group, the Jacobins, took control, leading France into a period of fear and violence. But from the chaos emerged a new leader, Napoleon Bonaparte, who would seize power and establish himself as the ruler of France. The French Revolution not only transformed France, but also sent shockwaves throughout Europe. It marked the end of absolute monarchy and laid the groundwork for modern democracy. The revolution's ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity continue to inspire nations around the world today. Out of the ashes of the revolution, a new leader emerged, Napoleon Bonaparte. This Corsican-born figure rose through the ranks during the tumultuous times of the French Revolution, eventually becoming the head of the French state in 1799. His name would soon become synonymous with power, ambition, and the reshaping of Europe. Napoleon's reign was marked by significant achievements, both within and beyond the borders of France. He is known for his legal reforms, the most famous of which is the Napoleonic Code. This civil law code had far-reaching impacts influencing legal systems across the globe. It emphasized the concepts of equality before the law, freedom of religion, and meritocracy, marking a significant departure from the old feudal laws. Beyond his legal reforms, Napoleon was a military genius, leading France to victories in numerous battles. He expanded his empire across much of Europe, bringing French influence to areas previously untouched by it. His military strategies are studied to this day, and his victories remain testaments to his prowess as a leader. However, Napoleon's ambition eventually led to his downfall. His failed invasion of Russia in 1812 marked the beginning of the end for his empire. In 1814, he was exiled to the island of Elba. But Napoleon, ever the fighter, escaped and returned to power in 1815, only to be defeated at the Battle of Waterloo and exiled again, this time to the remote island of St. Helena. Following Napoleon's downfall, the Bourbon Restoration began, marking the return of the monarchy to France. The monarchy, however, was significantly weakened, and the ideals of the French Revolution, many of them furthered by Napoleon, had forever changed the political landscape of France. Despite his downfall, Napoleon's impact on France and Europe was undeniable. His legal and social reforms, along with his bold military conquests, left an indelible mark on history, shaping the France we know today. From the ashes of the past, modern France emerged, a beacon of culture, innovation, and democracy. As we move into the 19th and 20th centuries, we see France transformed by the Industrial Revolution. The nation's landscape morphed as factories rose, railways crisscrossed the countryside, and cities grew. This era of rapid change brought both prosperity and new challenges, shaping France into the modern nation we know today. Yet this period was not without its turmoil. The echoes of war reverberated through the nation as France found itself embroiled in two world wars. These conflicts tested the French spirit, but they also showcased the nation's resilience and courage. During World War II, the French resistance played a crucial role in undermining Nazi occupation and working towards the liberation of France. In the aftermath of these wars, France faced the monumental task of recovery. But the nation, ever resilient, rose to the challenge. Post-war reconstruction saw the introduction of the Trente Glorieuses, or the glorious 30 years of economic growth and prosperity. France rebuilt not just its infrastructure, but its spirit and identity. As we move into the latter half of the 20th century and beyond, we see France taking a leading role on the global stage. The nation was a founding member of the United Nations, NATO, and most notably, the European Union. As part of the EU, France has been instrumental in shaping policies and initiatives that have not only impacted Europe, but the world. Today, France stands as one of the world's leading powers. It's a nation known for its cultural richness, its commitment to democracy, and its innovative spirit. From fashion and cuisine to science and technology, France's influence is seen and felt across the globe. It's a nation that prides itself on its history, yet constantly looks forward, driving progress and innovation. But perhaps one of the most remarkable aspects of modern France is its commitment to liberty, equality, and fraternity. These ideals, born out of the French Revolution, still resonate today. They are etched into the fabric of the nation, shaping its policies, its values, and its vision for the future. France's journey from ancient times to the present day is a testament to the nation's resilience. It's a story of a nation that has faced adversity yet never faltered, a nation that has been shaped by its past yet never constrained by it. It's a story that continues to unfold as France charts its course into the future. From its ancient roots to its modern achievements, France's history is a testament to its resilience and spirit. France is not just a country, but a symbol, a beacon of culture, innovation, and democracy. A nation that has left and continues to leave an indelible mark on the pages of world history.